And that is Santa Cruz, California. Video of the aftermath of that tsunami that came from Japan all the way up to the west coast of the U.S. across the Pacific Ocean at 500 miles an hour, heading straight towards the west coast of this country. Crescent City, California was one of the hardest hit areas. There was real damage there, and at least one person is still missing. Let's go to our Clayton Sandell, who has the latest. Good morning, Clayton.
Good morning, Bianna. Well, the governor has declared a state of emergency for several Northern California counties. And if you look at the destruction behind me, you can see why. The waves have pushed in and just destroyed this harbor, taking out the docks and just shoving boats on top of each other. The waves have also proved deadly, taking the life of one man, 25-year-old Brandon Weber, who was swept out to sea. The waves came fast, unleashed in a blast of energy that powered across the Pacific. 4 tsunami waves hit Hawaii, causing minor damage before pushing through the darkness with the speed of a jetliner headed straight for the west coast. In Northern California and Oregon coastal towns, sirens warned thousands to evacuate.
My house. It might not be here. I'm sorry.
People who missed the sirens got a reminder from the sheriff to get out. In Southern California, lifeguards closed the beaches.
My husband told us to wait up on high ground, but here we are, right at the beachfront.
But up and down the coast, some people ignored the warnings.
I've been surfing here for 50 years, so I felt that I had to try this.
Near Crescent City, California, 3 people were taking pictures of the waves when they were swept off a sandbar. 2 made it to safety, but despite a Coast Guard search, a 25-year-old man drowned. In Santa Cruz, boats were tossed by strong surges, causing $2 million in damage. In Crescent City, waves 6 to 8 feet high damaged 35 boats, most of the docks destroyed. For this town, the fear of killer waves rekindled memories of a major tsunami that struck here in 1964.
Nobody knew it was going to come in like that.
The town was nearly destroyed. A dozen people died. Today, officials say the city is far better prepared. Now keep in mind, we are 4,500 miles away from Japan, so that'll give you an idea of the force and energy it took to do all of this. And Bianna and Dan, I got to tell you, we've been here for the last couple of hours, and we've seen the water level rise and fall 4 and 5 feet at a time. So we're still having swells, and that's one of the reasons why there is still a tsunami advisory in this area for the next couple of hours.
All right, Clayton, obviously the area is better prepared, but you still see the devastation and the damage there behind you. We appreciate that report from you, Clayton.